I am not here to back at you. Soyinka shades Obasanjo over attack on Obas. So it means that Soyinka came to was addressing the Obas and was saying that he did not come to back on them just like the Obasanjo did. I think the writer of this article misplaced some keywords here. If you read it from the headline, you'll be thinking that Soyinka is supporting Obasanjo, but that is not what it is. Okay? Soyinka is trying to mock Obasanjo for backing on the Obas, telling them to stand up and to sit down, meaning that there is still rivalry and disagreement between Soyinka and Obasanjo, also meaning that Soyinka is supporting the Obas against Obasanjo's action. So let's see the details and see how it goes. Professor Wole Soyinka, the Nobel Prize winner, has tackled former President Olusegun Obasanjo for disrespecting the traditional institution. In his satirical manner, Soyinka was seen addressing traditional rulers that he was not at the gathering to shout at them to stand up or sit down. An instance Obasanjo was recently criticized for some Nigerians have taken to, was criticized for, some Nigerians have taken to the comment section of the video saying that the rivalry between Obasanjo and Soyinka will never end. At Abeokuta in Ogun State, Wole Soyinka, a Nigerian Nobel Prize winner and literary giant in Africa, has been captured in a viral video shading Olusegun Obasanjo, the former president of Nigeria. Obasanjo was recently criticized for his tongue lashing on the traditional rulers in Oyo State when he asked them to stand up and sit down over their refusal to greet him when he arrived at the commissioning of the project in the state. It's not when they refused to greet him, when the governor entered the occasion and they refused to respect the governor. Obasanjo has clearly stated that his action was because he has heard and seen that the Obas and traditional rulers in the state are not respecting the governor, telling them that the constitutional power of the governor supersedes the power of the traditional rulers. And that's what it is. So Soyinka kicks as Obasanjo belittles traditional institution. Governor Seyi Makinde for your state invited former President Olusegun Obasanjo to commission a project in the Ishayin area of the state, but the former president tongue-lashed the traditional rulers, ordering them to stand up and sit down because they refused to greet him on arrival. Not just him, even the governor. So Soyinka reacting to Obasanjo's belittling of traditional institution. So in that video that was shared on X, formerly known as Twitter, by Aye Kuto, Soyinka was seen reacting to the action of the former president when he said, "Our Royal Highnesses, I wish to assure you that I am not about to back at you to stand up and sit down." Some Nigerians have taken to the video's comment section to express their views. Somebody said, "The rivalry between Soyinka and Obasanjo will never end," he said. Somebody said, "Congress beef with Obasanjo will not go ever end." Another person said that Soyinka knows how to be satirical. Someone else again said someone must have some audacity to ask international rulers to stand up and sit down, he said. And that is the audacity that Obasanjo just displayed. It takes a certain level of audacity to tell a traditional ruler to stand up and sit down. Somebody else wondered if the rift between Obasanjo and Soyinka would ever be settled. He said, "Who will settle the fight between Soyinka and Obasanjo?" So it means that both of them have been disagreeing with each other for a very long time. For a very, very long time. So it means that Soyinka is also against Obasanjo for that action as well. Well, Obasanjo has been in power for years and he's an experienced president, not just a governor or a local government chairman. The guy is very, very experienced with Nigerian constitutions and the laws and knows exactly his powers and his boundaries. So what he did, I'm sure, is within the constitutional requirement and constitutional powers of the governor and the constitution of the country with respect to how the position of governors to the traditional rulers in their various states. Okay, and comments have started coming in. Somebody said, if OBJ is pained by Yoruba votes for BAT, guess is happy with Igbo votes for Peter Obi. Okay, and whatever what PWS says will be an elder statesman statement to the general and his Obas. Age is on Soyinka's side, and Yoruba people know. Abi? The distinguished Professor Wole Soyinka is true son of Yoruba extract. The erudite himself isn't a bastard. Can you imagine? So are you saying that it's Obasanjo that's a bastard, or what are you trying to tell the world here? Somebody said, what happened in Oyo has been politicized in that the people could not reason factually because of the post Obasanjo had held in the past, but no tangible thing done in the Western region. Can we say with all truthfulness that Olusegun Obasanjo has gone awry with the correction he made at Oyo? The only shortcoming was the military intonation he applied. But military intonation, okay. But we have to recognize that once a military general is a general for life. If he had used the civilian expression, the problem could have been solved. Let's call a spade a spade. What is bad, whether the approach is military or civilian. Soyinka is nobody to tell the Obas to stand up or sit down. But Obasanjo is somebody, and he can control the Obas to do that. Bam. Both Soyinka and Obasanjo are somebodies, and none of them has the right to correct the Obas as the latter did. A true Yoruba son wouldn't behave as Obasanjo did. So are you saying that the Obas are stronger or better than, or Obas are higher than the state governors and the federal government? Can you know that they can be deposed? The former governor of Kano State, Ganduje, deposed the former emir of Kano, Sanusi, and that NCT tomorrow. He has not been reinstated. So do you know what that means? The constitutional powers of governors? You don't joke with it. That is the truth. Except if Seyi Makinde does not know the power he has. If he knows the power he has, irrespective of his age, he will do the needful with the power. So when he was there, when he was their president, they used to stand for him. Now that he is no longer their president, they disregard him. Are they not supposed to tell our leaders the truth when they are not doing well? Instead, they worship when they are in power. What do you expect OBJ to say? They used to bow for him when he was their president. Now he's expecting them to do the same. They should remember, these people are just making comment. Why these guys are doing why Obasanjo did what he did is because he has heard and seen that the traditional rulers are not respecting the governor of the state, which is Seyi Makinde. So what he did was in support, and to support Seyi Makinde, to help Seyi Makinde. That was what he did, why he did it. For him, the Obas can't do him anything. It's just a joke. That is the truth. He did what he did because these people have refused to be respecting the governor. And Obasanjo is saying that the constitutional powers of the governor supersedes the powers of the traditional rulers in the state. They don't understand. It's the governor that is paying them. It's the governor that is enthroning them. And he can dethrone them as well. Do they understand that? It's the laws of the land. So that is what is happening there. Soyinka just wanted to mock Obasanjo. That is all. And to show that he's in support of the Obas, because he has never been in good terms with Obasanjo for ages. So thank you for listening. And let's have your comment as well in this matter.